So dear students, good morning. My name is Nathalie Crutzen. I am a doctor and a professor from HEC Management School of the University of Liège, and I'm the professor in charge of this module called Strategy and Sustainability. To give you a bit more information about my background, I got my PhD from HEC Management School of the University of Liège in 2009, and it was a PhD in the field of strategy and performance management. Still 2010, I'm responsible for various courses in strategy, strategic management, performance management and sustainability in this business school as well as in other business schools in Europe. So this introductory video aims at giving you more information about this module and at explaining you the objective of this module, the content of the module, the key learning outcomes, and giving you some more information about the resources at your disposal. So first of all, what about the objective of this module? These modules aim at giving you a better understanding of the concepts of strategy and strategic management. So we will discuss together what is strategy, what is strategic management, and how to elaborate and implement a good strategy in a company. Then I will also try to introduce to you the need to integrate this concept, so strategy, strategic management, with the concept of sustainable development and corporate social responsibility. Indeed, we will see that in the current global context, we cannot avoid linking strategy with the need of sustainable development. So we will discuss together the increasing importance of considering, of course, economic aspects in management and in strategy, but also in considering social and environmental aspects in elaborating an adequate strategy. What about the content? What about the content of this module? It is divided into three main chapters. The first chapter is called What is Strategy? So in this first chapter, we will discuss together and we will try to define together what is strategy, what is a good strategy, and what is strategic management. How to elaborate, to implement an adequate strategy, and how to make sure that our strategic objectives are achieved. The second chapter is called Key Steps in Strategic Management. In this second chapter, we will go much more in details into key steps in strategic management. We will focus on three crucial steps in all strategic management process, which are firstly, what is a strategic analysis, how to make a good diagnosis of my company and its environment. Then we will discuss the second step, which is how to make good strategic choices. How can I make sure that my company is going into the right direction based on the analysis of my company and of my environment? And then we will discuss the importance of thinking about how I will implement this strategy and how I will control and how I will make sure that I will reach this strategic objective. And then the third chapter is called Sustainability and Strategy. So in this last part, we will discuss the increasing importance of linking sustainability concepts, sustainable development concepts with strategy. So what about then the key learning outcomes of this module? Firstly, it's the last module of your program, so it will really rely on the knowledge you got during the first module. And it really aims at integrating in a very holistic approach the various concepts you have studied during the first modules. So people management, finance, marketing, and we will try to make together a good synthesis of all these concepts and to make sure that you really master the basics of all these other disciplines. In addition to this, of course, we would like to make sure that you understand very well and that you really master the basics of strategy and strategic management. So how can I make a good strategy, and how can I make sure that I can implement it in a very performing and very successful way. And then we would like also to make sure that you understand that today, in the current context, for example, due to huge climate challenges, due to huge demographic challenges and so on, we really need to integrate a more sustainable vision in management and in strategy. So to conclude this introduction to this module, I would like to give you a bit more details about the learning resources at your disposals. So of course, you will have an e-book. And this e-book is really a central document in this module. So it gives you all information about what is strategy, about all this chapter. And it will also include a series of links toward other resources. A second resource is professors' videos. So as this video, you will have a series of videos which help you to understand better some concepts and which explain a bit more in details central concepts. Then you will also find sometimes illustrative videos. So these are videos from practitioners or from international experts about strategy, which are really interesting because they illustrate the concept which are presented in this module. Additional readings are also available. So these are articles or scientific documents which add new knowledge, new experiences to your learning experience. Some practical exercises are also proposed, and they will be discussed in class with your tutor. And finally, there will be a big case study which will be developed at the end of this module. So thank you very much for your interest in this module, and I will be happy to meet you soon for another video. So good luck for this module.